There is a sacred moment each night when the noise of the world fades, when the demands of the day dissolve and the soul begins to whisper again. That moment, the quiet descent into sleep, is not just rest, it is return. It's the doorway between worlds, the space where the conscious mind finally releases its grip and the subconscious becomes the author of reality. Most people see night as an ending, but spiritually, it's the beginning. The night is not darkness, it's incubation. It's the womb of creation, where thoughts, emotions, and vibrations take shape and prepare to emerge as form. Every night, as you fall asleep, your consciousness travels beyond time. Your brain slows, your resistance melts, and your vibration becomes pure and receptive. It's in this state, between wakefulness and dreaming, that your mind becomes a bridge to the infinite. This is the portal of manifestation. You've probably noticed that your last thoughts before sleep often become the tone of your next day. If you drift off worrying, you wake up heavy. If you fall asleep grateful, you wake up in peace. That's not coincidence. It's energetic law. Your subconscious continues whatever you hand to it in those final moments. That's why ancient spiritual traditions, from Egyptian mystery schools to Vedic teachings, all revered the night as the time of renewal and creation. They understood that sleep is not simply physical recovery, but spiritual recalibration. It's when your energy resets, your subconscious receives instruction, and your vibration synchronizes with the frequency of your dominant emotions. The universe doesn't sleep. While your body rests, your soul continues to communicate with the field of infinite intelligence. Every image, every thought, every word you release before surrendering to sleep becomes a seed planted in the soil of your subconscious. And that soil never stops growing what you feed it. This is why manifestation is not something you only do when awake. It's something that happens even when you're dreaming, because while you sleep, your conscious filters are gone. There's no doubt, no logic, no interference. Your mind becomes a clear channel, and whatever vibration you fall asleep with becomes your energetic signature for the next cycle of creation. But here's the challenge. Most people unknowingly program their minds with worry, anxiety, and fear right before bed. They scroll through social media, absorb chaotic energy, think about problems, replay painful memories, and then wonder why they wake up feeling drained or stuck in the same patterns. You cannot expect a peaceful life if you plant seeds of chaos before sleep. What you allow to fill your mind in those final minutes before rest becomes the blueprint for your subconscious reprogramming. So if you want to manifest consciously, you must treat the night as sacred. It's not just the end of your day, it's the beginning of your new reality. When you close your eyes, your brain waves shift from beta, alert and analytical, into alpha and theta, the frequencies of imagination, intuition, and deep healing. These are the same states hypnotists and energy healers use to access the subconscious directly. In these states, the mind no longer questions, it accepts. And that acceptance is the golden key of manifestation. Because your subconscious doesn't respond to what you want, it responds to what you believe. And during sleep, belief is formed through repetition, emotion, and imagery. Whatever you see, feel, and affirm before sleep becomes your instruction to the universe. So imagine what would happen if, instead of falling asleep in stress, you entered sleep in gratitude. If instead of replaying fears, you visualized your future self already living your dream. If instead of asking, "What if it doesn't happen?" you whispered, "Thank you, it already has." Indeed, that shift, subtle yet powerful, changes everything. Your sleep becomes a sacred ritual of alignment. Your dreams turn into blueprints of creation. And your mornings begin with the vibration of what you've already manifested energetically overnight. Science supports this too. During sleep, your brain consolidates memories, emotions, and learning. It reorganizes neural pathways, literally rewiring the patterns that dominate your waking behavior. So whatever energy you immerse yourself in before sleep becomes the foundation of your next day's vibration. Not metaphorically, but biologically. If you go to bed feeling peaceful and abundant, your brain will strengthen the neural connections associated with those states. If you go to bed feeling anxious or defeated, your mind will reinforce the patterns of lack. Sleep is the most consistent time your brain rewires itself, and most people are rewiring themselves for struggle without realizing it. The ancients called this the sacred hour of surrender. It's the moment when the conscious mind hands the pen back to the soul and says, "Write for me tonight." And what your soul writes in those hours becomes your next chapter. This is the secret that mystics, healers, and spiritual masters have always known. Sleep is manifestation in motion. The question is not whether you're manifesting in your sleep, it's what you're manifesting, because the subconscious mind is always listening. It hears the tone of your energy more than the content of your words. So when you fall asleep whispering, "I am tired of waiting," your vibration says, "I am in lack." But when you fall asleep in gratitude, "I am grateful it's already done," your vibration says, "I am aligned with abundance." The night amplifies what you truly believe. And because the veil between the physical and spiritual thins during deep rest, your vibration travels farther, faster, more potently. That's why your dreams often reflect your fears and desires. They're symbolic messages from your subconscious, revealing what energy you're currently broadcasting. Dreams are your soul's feedback loop, showing you what needs to be healed and what's already manifesting. If you learn to enter sleep consciously, not as escape, but as creation, you will awaken not only rested, but transformed. Your mornings will no longer be random, they will be programmed with intention. Your days will begin already aligned. So tonight before you sleep, remember this. You are not just closing your eyes, you are entering your most powerful hour of manifestation. You are stepping into the sacred lab of the soul, where vibration becomes form and intention becomes reality. You are not drifting into nothingness. You are returning to source, to that divine field that dreams through you, loves through you, creates through you. As your mind quiets, let your last thoughts be your most beautiful ones. Let your final emotion before sleep be gratitude, not because everything is perfect, but because everything is unfolding. Let your final image be your future self, calm, fulfilled, radiant, already living in the vibration you seek. And then release, surrender, trust. Because the night knows what to do. Your only task is to fall asleep in faith and wake up in flow. This is the portal of night, where the dreamer becomes the creator and the dream becomes reality. When you close your eyes at night, something extraordinary happens. Not just spiritually, but neurologically. Your consciousness doesn't disappear, it descends. You travel inward, moving through layers of awareness that most people never notice. From beta to alpha, from alpha to theta, and then to delta, each wave taking you deeper into the subconscious mind. This descent is not random. It's a return to the source of creation, because your subconscious mind is not just memory storage, it's the energetic software that writes your reality. It records everything you experience, feel, and believe, and then projects that data outward as the events, relationships, and circumstances of your waking life. Your subconscious is the bridge between your inner vibration and the external universe. Most people live unaware of this relationship. They try to change their reality by changing their actions, their plans, their routines. But the subconscious doesn't respond to action. It responds to vibration. It doesn't speak the language of logic. It speaks the language of emotion, imagery, repetition, and belief. And here lies the beauty of sleep. During the night, that gate opens. The conscious mind, the guard at the door, falls asleep. The subconscious, which never sleeps, becomes completely receptive. It listens, it absorbs, it obeys. That's why the moments before and during sleep are the most powerful for reprogramming your mind. Your affirmations, your visualizations, your feelings, they sink in without resistance. There is no, "but what if it doesn't work?" to block them. There is only acceptance, and acceptance is the womb of manifestation. In waking life, your brain operates mostly in beta waves, analytical, busy, logical. It's the frequency of thinking, doing, controlling. But as you relax, your brain slows to alpha, the state of daydreaming, creativity, and imagination. Then, as you drift towards sleep, you enter theta, the state of hypnosis, deep meditation, and pure receptivity. This is where the subconscious mind becomes most impressionable. Theta is the realm of pure belief. Children live mostly in this frequency until the age of 7, which is why their early experiences shape their worldview so deeply. What they hear, see, and feel during those years becomes their operating system for life. As adults, we rarely enter that deep, open state consciously, except when we're falling asleep or just waking up. That's why those moments are sacred for manifestation. They are your return to innocence, your access point to the unfiltered creative field. When you understand this, you stop wasting that window with meaningless noise. You stop handing your subconscious the energy of chaos and start feeding it the energy of creation. Imagine this. Each night, you're holding a paintbrush and a blank canvas. Whatever you imagine, affirm, and feel before sleep becomes the color and shape that your subconscious paints into your reality. If you fill it with peace, gratitude, and self-belief, your life begins to reflect that harmony. If you fill it with fear, guilt, or doubt, your subconscious keeps recreating situations that match that vibration, not to punish you, but to mirror what needs healing. This is not wishful thinking. It's neuroscience. Studies in neuroplasticity show that your brain rewires itself based on repeated emotional experiences. Every thought is a spark. Every emotion is the current that strengthens or weakens that circuit. And during sleep, those circuits are reorganized and reinforced. Your brain literally prunes old connections and strengthens new ones, a process called synaptic consolidation. That means the emotional and mental patterns you activate before sleep are the ones your brain prioritizes while you rest. If you fall asleep replaying fear, your brain reinforces the pathways of anxiety. If you fall asleep in gratitude, it strengthens the pathways of peace. You are sculpting your own neural architecture every night. Spiritually, this is the same principle taught by Joseph Murphy, Neville Goddard, and Florence Scovel Shinn, the masters of subconscious creation. They all said in different words, "What you impress upon the subconscious must express in your world." And the moment of greatest impression is when the conscious mind releases its resistance, right before and during sleep. Neville Goddard called it the state akin to sleep. Oh, he taught that whatever scene you imagine vividly in that drowsy, floating state becomes the seed of your next manifestation. Because in that moment, the mind cannot tell the difference between imagination and reality. It accepts both as truth. That's the secret of the subconscious. It doesn't reason, it records. It doesn't judge whether something is good or bad, possible or impossible. It simply says, "As you feel, so it shall be." When you fall asleep feeling abundant, loved, and free, you are not pretending. You are giving your subconscious the vibration of completion, and it begins to organize your reality to match that frequency. You don't have to know how. The subconscious takes care of the details through the universal law of resonance. So the question becomes, what emotional vibration are you handing your subconscious each night? Are you giving it fear or faith, scarcity or abundance, doubt or gratitude? Whatever energy you choose becomes the raw material your subconscious uses to build your next experience. That's why creating a night manifestation ritual is not just helpful, it's essential. It's a declaration to your mind that you are the author of your inner script, not the victim of your programming. It's a moment of conscious communication between your human self and your divine self. Here's what's happening energetically. As you sleep, your subconscious merges with the collective unconscious, the quantum field, the creative matrix of all potential realities. Every vibration you emit becomes a signal, a request, a blueprint. Your subconscious acts as your transmitter, and the universe, which is pure intelligence, responds to that frequency. You are literally in dialogue with the cosmos every night, but that dialogue doesn't use words. It uses emotion, it uses energy, it uses faith. When you sleep with faith, your vibration harmonizes with infinite intelligence. When you sleep with fear, it harmonizes with resistance. Either way, the universe will answer, not as punishment, but as reflection. That's why your night is your most sacred creative time. The body rests, but the soul builds. The conscious mind sleeps, but the subconscious writes. You are dreaming your next reality into being. So, begin to see sleep differently, not as escape, but as engagement. Not as unconsciousness, but as creation. Not as the end of the day, but the beginning of manifestation. Each night is a new cycle of birth. You lie down in one vibration and awaken in another. And if you learn to fall asleep with intention, your mornings will begin in alignment with the reality you desire, because your subconscious will already be living it. Remember, the mind doesn't wait for morning to create. It's creating right now, through every image, every emotion, every breath that carries you into sleep. So tonight, before you drift off, pause, turn off the noise, breathe deeply, feel gratitude wash over you. Whisper softly to your subconscious, I am ready to be rewired for peace, abundance, and love. And know this, as you surrender, the universe listens. As you dream, it begins to build. As you rest, you are reborn. You are not falling asleep. You are falling into alignment. Before creation comes preparation. The universe is always listening, but it responds most clearly when your energy is coherent, when your mind, body, and soul vibrate in harmony. That's why a true night manifestation ritual is not about doing more, but about doing less, quieting the noise, softening control, and entering into alignment before surrender. Tonight, you're not just going to go to bed, you're going to enter a sacred space, a conversation between your subconscious mind and the divine field of creation. This is the moment when you stop trying to force life and start co-creating with it. So let's walk together through this step-by-step ritual, a practice designed to reprogram your subconscious while you sleep. Each stage has a purpose, a vibration, a message to your soul. Before you can tune into higher frequencies, clear the static. Your environment holds energy, every sound, every object, every vibration. So begin by dimming the lights, putting your phone away, and creating silence. You can light a candle or diffuse a soft scent, lavender, sandalwood, or rose, not for ritual's sake, but to signal your nervous system that it's time to let go. This small act is symbolic. As you tidy your physical space, you are also clearing your energetic field. You are saying to the universe, I'm ready to release today. Now, sit comfortably or lie down, close your eyes, and take 3 deep breaths. Inhale slowly through your nose for 4 counts. Hold for 4. Exhale gently through your mouth for 6. With each breath, imagine exhaling the energy of the day, the conversations, the worries, the noise, and inhaling peace. As you do this, feel your body start to soften. Your shoulders drop. Your jaw relaxes. The muscles behind your eyes release. Your body begins to trust again. This is how you open the door to the subconscious, not through willpower, but through peace. Gratitude is the universal password to manifestation. It tells the universe, I already have what I seek, and that statement shifts your vibration instantly from lack to abundance. So, before you close your eyes fully, bring to mind 3 moments from today, no matter how small, that you can thank life for. It might be a smile, a breeze, a lesson, a meal, a moment of quiet. Whisper softly, thank you for this breath. Thank you for this bed. Thank you for this moment. Feel your heart open as you speak. Gratitude is not mental, it's vibrational. It changes the electromagnetic field around your heart, making it coherent and powerful. In that coherence, you become magnetic, because the universe recognizes gratitude as the frequency of already having. Now imagine sending that gratitude outward, as if your heart were a golden sun radiating light into the room. That light touches everything, your walls, your body, the sky beyond your window. You are now vibrating at the level of creation. Now that your energy is clear and open, you can plant your intention. This is not a wish or a demand, it's a declaration of alignment. Say your intention as if it were already complete. For example, I am living in abundance. I am healed and whole. I am loved and at peace. I am free, fulfilled, and guided. Pick one intention that feels alive in your heart, not what your mind thinks you should want, but what your soul is ready to receive. Feel it, see it, breathe it. Then speak it once more with emotion, not from your throat, but from your chest. Let your words vibrate through your body, because emotion is the energy that imprints intention onto the subconscious. The more you feel it, the faster it becomes reality. Now close your eyes fully and begin to imagine. You are the creator and the witness at once. Picture yourself already living the reality you desire, not from the outside looking in, but from within the experience. If your intention was abundance, see yourself waking up in your new home or feeling financial freedom in your heart. If your intention was love, feel the warmth of being held, the laughter, the peace of connection. If your intention was healing, imagine light flowing through every cell, your body glowing with vitality. Don't just see it, feel it. How does it smell? What do you hear? What sensations fill your skin? Make it vivid, rich, real. The subconscious doesn't differentiate between imagination and reality. It responds only to experience. So give it the full experience of already having what you seek. Now, as you immerse yourself in that scene, let gratitude rise again. Not as a practice, but as a natural reaction. Whisper, thank you. It's already done. Stay in that feeling for a while. Let it wrap around you like a blanket of energy. Let it be the last vibration your subconscious hears before you sleep. Now, in that drowsy, floating state between wakefulness and sleep, where thought turns into energy, repeat a few key affirmations softly or mentally. You can use these or create your own. I am one with the energy of creation. I release control and trust divine timing. My subconscious mind creates only harmony, abundance, and love. Everything I desire already exists within me. Tonight, I align my vibration with peace, and peace manifests my world. Say them slowly, rhythmically. Imagine the words dissolving into light and settling deep within your mind, like seeds sinking into fertile soil. Each repetition rewires a belief. Each word becomes a new neural pathway of truth. Before you fall asleep, take one final deep breath. Inhale deeply through your nose. Imagine breathing in light from the universe itself. Exhale gently through your mouth. Imagine releasing all resistance. On that exhale, let go of the need to control outcomes. Let go of the question, when? Let go of the question, how? Trust that what you've created energetically is already forming physically. You don't need to chase it. You don't need to repeat it endlessly. You only need to sleep in the vibration of done. Feel your body melting into the bed, your breath slowing, your mind quieting. Your subconscious is now listening, absorbing, creating. It will spend the night weaving your new frequency into the fabric of your reality. You have entered divine flow. The energy is now in motion. The seed is planted. The soil of the subconscious has received your instruction. As you drift deeper, say softly in your heart, I release, I receive, I rest. Then let sleep take you, not as escape, but as surrender. Because true manifestation doesn't require effort while you sleep. It requires faith. And faith means knowing that while your eyes are closed, the universe is wide awake, rearranging everything in your favor. When you awaken, don't rush. Stay still for a few seconds. Feel the silence before the day begins. That silence is sacred. It's the residue of creation. Whisper, thank you, and carry that peace into your morning. Because what you created last night is already echoing through the quantum field, returning to you in unseen ways. You don't have to make it happen. You already made it real. Your job now is to stay aligned, to live as if it's already done. Because it is. The universe is sound before it is form. Every atom, every planet, every heartbeat vibrates to a hidden rhythm, a frequency that holds it in existence. And so do you. Your body, your thoughts, your emotions are nothing more than organized vibration. When you understand this, you stop speaking to the universe with words and begin to speak through frequency. That is what the ancients called the sound of creation. It's not heard with the ears, it's felt with the soul. And in the quiet space before sleep, when the world's noise fades away, this sound becomes louder. That's when you can tune your energy to the vibration of what you want to manifest. Most people think of sound as music, tones, instruments, melodies. But sound is energy, and every frequency carries a message. Some frequencies stimulate chaos, others bring healing. There are vibrations that calm the heart, slow the breath, and open the gateway of the subconscious. Among them, 432 Hz stands out, known as the frequency of divine harmony. When you listen to 432 Hz, your heart rate synchronizes with your breath, your brain waves slow, and your entire energetic field becomes coherent. That coherence, the alignment of your energy systems, is the perfect environment for manifestation, because when you are in harmony, the universe can finally hear you clearly. Before you fall asleep, create an energetic environment that mirrors the reality you want to manifest. If you want peace, choose soft harmonic tones, 432 Hz or 528 Hz, and let them play quietly in the background. If you want healing, try nature sounds mixed with slow ambient frequencies. If you want abundance, choose frequencies that stimulate the heart and solar plexus, the centers of gratitude and confidence. But sound alone is not enough. You must breathe with it. Breath is how you move frequency through your body. It's how you tune the instrument of your soul. Let's begin the practice. Close your eyes. Inhale slowly through your nose for 4 counts. Hold gently for 2. Then exhale through your mouth for 6. As you exhale, imagine the air carrying away every fragment of resistance, like dust leaving your field. Repeat this 3 times, then let your breath fall into its natural rhythm. Now, as you listen to the frequency, visualize your breath moving in waves, rising and falling like the ocean. You are no longer separate from sound. You are the sound. With each breath, your vibration becomes smoother, purer, more aligned. You begin to feel a subtle hum in your body, a quiet aliveness, as if the air itself is singing through you. That hum is your frequency syncing with creation. Now, as the music continues softly, begin to visualize your desire again, not as something you're reaching for, but as energy that already surrounds you. If your intention is abundance, imagine golden light filling the room, every particle vibrating with generosity and flow. If your intention is love, imagine soft rose light wrapping around you like a warm blanket, pulsing gently with your heartbeat. If your intention is healing, see emerald light glowing from within your body, flowing through every organ and cell, restoring balance. The light you visualize is not imaginary, it's electromagnetic. You're shaping the field around you, literally encoding your environment with vibration. Quantum physics confirms that intention, sound, and visualization alter energy patterns at a measurable level. Your thoughts are signals, your emotions are amplifiers, your breath is the transmitter. When you align these three, sound, breath, and imagery, you enter a state of resonant manifestation. That means your inner vibration matches the vibration of the outcome you desire. And by the law of resonance, what matches must meet. Stay in this frequency. Let your breathing be slow and effortless. If your mind wanders, let the sound guide you back, not by forcing focus, but by feeling the vibration again. You are not trying to think your manifestation into being, you are feeling it into form. This is how the great mystics prayed, not with words, but with vibration. They entered deep states of surrender, where their hearts became instruments and their emotions became songs. That is true prayer, resonance, not repetition. Now, as you feel your body heavy with calm, bring your awareness to your heart. Imagine your heart as a radiant sphere of golden light, expanding with each breath. As you inhale, the light grows brighter. As you exhale, it spreads outward, beyond your body, filling the room, touching the stars. That is your energy communicating with the universe. Whisper softly, I am one with the sound of creation. I am vibrating in harmony with divine flow. I am already in resonance with all that I desire. Feel how those words change your energy. It's subtle, but real. A soft pulse, a wave of peace, a sense of expansion. You are no longer asking for manifestation. You have become the vibration of it. Now imagine a beam of light descending from above, soft, golden, shimmering. It touches the crown of your head and flows gently down through your spine, your heart, your abdomen, your legs, until it reaches your feet. With each breath, the light grows stronger, washing away any remaining heaviness. You are being attuned to the frequency of trust, of ease, of creation. This light is the sound made visible, the sound of divine harmony translating into your personal vibration. It realigns your energy body, balancing your mind, heart, and soul. You may feel warmth, tingling, or deep stillness. That's resonance settling in. Don't analyze it. Just breathe and allow it. Now visualize yourself sleeping in that golden light. Your room is filled with peace. Your breath is calm. Your mind is quiet. You can almost see your dreams forming as streams of light, weaving patterns in the air, the blueprint of your new reality. The frequency around you is now coherent with the frequency of abundance, love, healing, or whatever you have chosen. Your subconscious is listening to the vibration, memorizing it, imprinting it into your energetic field. You are not just hearing sound, you are becoming sound. As you drift deeper, let your final thought be one of gratitude. Whisper to the universe, thank you for listening, thank you for guiding, thank you for creating through me, and then let go. Let the music carry you. Let the sound of creation finish what you started. Because while you sleep, the energy you've aligned with will continue to hum through your field, attracting, arranging, aligning. You are now in the current of divine harmony. And in that current, there is no resistance, no effort, no delay. There is only flow. Sleep now, not as someone waiting for a miracle, but as the miracle itself, vibrating, glowing, existing in perfect harmony with the universe that dreamed you into being. Morning comes differently when you've slept in alignment. It doesn't rush in. It unfolds. There's a stillness between dreams and wakefulness, a soft echo of the frequencies you carried through the night. That silence is sacred. It's not emptiness. It's the residue of creation. When you wake up after a night of conscious manifestation, you're not the same person who went to sleep. Your energy has been rewritten. Your subconscious has received new instructions, and your vibration is no longer tuned to the past. It's attuned to the reality you've already begun to create. The first few minutes after you wake are the most powerful of the day. Your brain is still moving through theta and alpha waves, the same frequencies that connect you to your subconscious. This is your moment of continuation, the bridge between the dream state and physical reality. How you treat this window determines how much of your night's manifestation carries into the waking world. So before reaching for your phone, before remembering yesterday's noise, stay still. Keep your eyes closed. Take a deep breath. Feel your body resting in the energy you built overnight, and whisper softly, "Thank you. It's done." Not, "It will happen," not, "I hope it works," but, "It's done." This affirmation tells your subconscious that the manifestation is no longer in the realm of desire, it's in the realm of being. You are no longer chasing vibration, you are the vibration. Now as you slowly open your eyes, carry the awareness of that truth into your morning. Move slower, feel your steps, listen to your breath. Smile, not because everything is perfect, but because everything is aligned. This is how you begin to live in your manifestation. Not by waiting for evidence, but by becoming evidence. You see, manifestation is not about getting, it's about being. It's not about calling something to you, it's about remembering that it's already a part of you. When you wake in alignment, you stop asking the universe, "When will it come?" and start asking, "How can I express it today?" That shift from waiting to expressing turns manifestation into embodiment. The subconscious has already accepted the new pattern you impressed upon it during sleep. Your task now is to act in harmony with it. Not to repeat it anxiously, but to live it naturally. Every thought, word, and choice during your day is a continuation of the frequency you set overnight. You are no longer programming, you are broadcasting. Imagine your day as the playback of last night's vibration. The energy you radiate now is the echo of your dreams made real. So when you drink your morning coffee, do it with gratitude. You're affirming abundance. When you greet someone with kindness, you're affirming love. When you take a breath of peace, you're affirming healing. Each act becomes a continuation of your manifestation, grounded, embodied, alive. Living in alignment means understanding that your outer world will always reflect your inner world, not instantly, but inevitably. So even when things seem unchanged, keep your vibration steady. Don't check for proof. Don't measure progress. Just be, because the universe always mirrors your dominant state, not your passing thoughts. If you stay anchored in gratitude, trust, and peace, your external reality will harmonize to match that. This is divine physics. Resonance attracts resonance. So every morning, your work is not to create again, but to stabilize what you already created during the night. You stabilize it through presence, through gratitude, through non-resistance. When doubt arises, and it will, smile. It's not a sign that you failed. It's simply the old vibration asking to be released. Breathe it out and return to your new frequency. You don't have to fight the old, you only have to out-vibrate it. Faith is maintenance. Consistency is devotion. Alignment is embodiment. When you learn to live this way, every night becomes a manifestation ritual, and every morning becomes a confirmation. You no longer see sleep and waking as separate. They are two halves of one sacred cycle of creation. At night, you plant the seed. By day, you nurture the vibration. And the harvest, the visible manifestation, comes naturally, without forcing, without begging, without fear. You begin to understand that the universe doesn't delay. It orchestrates. Every synchronicity, every person, every encounter is a piece of your vibration finding its way back to you. You start noticing small signs, a phrase that repeats, a sudden message, a feeling of déjà vu, and realize that these are the universe's confirmations that your manifestation is unfolding. That realization brings a peace deeper than excitement, because excitement still waits. Peace already knows. Peace is the vibration of completion. When you live in that peace, you magnetize effortlessly, because the universe trusts calm energy. It recognizes coherence. The more you embody calm, the more reality aligns with ease. This is the real power of awakened manifestation. It's not something you do, it's something you live. It's waking each day as the person who already has, already is, already knows. When you understand that, your mornings turn into sacred appointments with creation itself. You no longer wake up to the world. You wake up as the world, as consciousness manifesting through form. Every breath becomes an act of gratitude. Every action becomes prayer. Every thought becomes vibration made visible. And if you ever forget, if you ever slip back into worry or doubt, remember this simple truth. You don't have to start over. You only have to remember who you are. Because the subconscious never forgets alignment. It waits patiently for you to return. One breath, one intention, one thank you, and you're back in flow. At night, you manifest. At dawn, you embody. And by living that cycle with awareness, you transform your entire existence into a living prayer. So as this journey closes, take one last deep breath. Feel the air filling your lungs, the same air that moves through galaxies, the same rhythm that beats through the stars. Whisper softly to yourself, I am awake in alignment. I am living what I have manifested. I am one with the flow of creation. Now smile, not to pretend, but because you know. Because you feel the resonance of truth moving through your body. Because you understand that life has always been listening, not to your words, but to your vibration. And your vibration now sings peace. It sings faith. It sings abundance. You are not waiting for your manifestation to arrive. You're simply giving it form through your presence. Walk into your day gently, carry the calm, speak softly, trust deeply. And every step you take will echo with the sound of creation, the same frequency that dreamed the universe into being, now dreaming through you. Because you are the dream and the dreamer, the manifest and the manifested, the one who sleeps in faith and wakes in truth. And from this moment forward, you don't just manifest while you sleep. You live as manifestation itself.